Hello, welcome back to the channel. This reading is for Leo. All Leo placements. We are going to do a spread for the past and present and the future. And then at the end, we are going to get some advice for you. We're going to clarify all of these as well, so stick around. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, I think. My video did stop recording on my last one, and I had to record a whole new video. So let's hope it doesn't do any of that stuff. All right, Spirit, what does Leo need to see for the past? 7 of Wands, honey. Okay. So maybe defensive, feeling like you need to defend something, defend the self. Defend a death, possibly. Maybe you're going through some sort of ending, right? Obviously, with this death card here. King of Cups, the Tower. Interesting. I love this. This could be an emotional breakthrough for you, an emotional death. I can't wait to clarify. Okay, so tell me about the present energy for Leo. Thank you so much. There you are, showing up always. And strength in the Ace of Coins. Fuck yeah. Of course. Can't let a Leo down. Be down for too long, honey. And the future. Queen of Wands. Yes. Knight of Swords. Yeah. I think you're doing just fine. I think that you are defending the ending of something because you know that the future is looking bright, sweetie. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Wow, I love this. So very fiery, very passionate energy, which makes total sense because Neptune is just moved into Aries, into one of your sister signs. So I bet you're feeling all kinds of fired up right now. All those illusions dropped. And all of a sudden you were like, ah, shit. Okay, time to move forward. So in the past, I'm seeing that you were kind of defensive about something, maybe defending an ending intentionally, wanting something to end, right? The Page of Wands is going on some sort of new passionate adventures, maybe something that you've never done before, but it's very youth-like, childlike. I think it's friggin' amazing because the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands, and then in the future we have the Queen of Wands, which means you're moving so fast. So let's clarify some of this and see. In the present energy, you have the strength in the Ace of Coins, right? So it took some sort of strength, your own energy, to get to this position where you may have a new offer of some kind, or you may want to offer something different to the world, right? With that Page of Wands, you're like stepping into this new thing. Maybe you've been working on this shit in silence, in secret, and you're about to bust out. Because in this future, you're showing up like the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You are ready to charge forward in this passionate energy. Okay? Ooh, 7 of Wands, the Magician. Yes. Yeah, you were defending something you were creating. The Magician is having all the tools that you need. As above, so below. Calling things in. Maybe you were literally like defending and protecting your money. Manifesting new money and really trying to hone in on that, right? Secure the bag. Yeah, you were focused on resources, finances, making something happen for yourself, making yourself feel grounded, feel stable, right? Whether it's by yourself or with family. Okay? Tell me about death. Ooh, that's too many. I'm so sorry. So sorry. That was like 12. Just a couple. Thank you. Well, the Hangman came back out. Look at that. So the Hangman, there in the past, there was a stall. There was some stalling to an ending because you were defending something. Maybe it was work. Maybe you didn't want to let go of a work position. It could also be a marriage with the Queen of Pentacles. It's, earthy, which, whatever. But there was some sort of stuck energy but it was like you were defensive about it, like you were defending it. Maybe, wow. I think it was some sort of partnership. We have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. It's like you were defending an ending, maybe in a friendship. You're maybe figuring out that these friendships or relationships are burdensome and they've kind of been blocking you from stability. What do you have on the bottom? 9 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Yeah. There's something about you realizing and recognizing that your happiness is more important to you. And I think once you realized that, you were able to let go of this stagnation. It's like you were looking at relationships as being burdensome, or they were way too fucking heavy and you needed to put them down. Like, seriously. What else we got here? Page of Swords. You might have gotten communication around betrayal, some sort of betrayal. But it could literally just be your own not emotional state, your own mental state. We have a lot of swords here. It's like 10 of Swords and 5 of Swords, which talks about feeling like you have to do it all alone because you don't trust people anymore, because you've been hurt and backstabbed and lied to and probably scapegoated and all kinds of fucking abused, right? So you possibly got communication that you needed to do some work around this. Temperance showed up between these. So it's like you had to do some work around this, and you were seeing where maybe possibly you were in relationships where these old belief patterns had you stuck. Strength. Wheel of Fortune. Hell yes. Listen, there's so many cards. Why? 6 of Pentacles. Yep. I'm not taking all of them. And 2 of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah. I think you were trying to juggle too much. I think maybe you had like too many relationships going on. Maybe you had a couple of jobs. Maybe you were trying to do like entrepreneurship and work for another job at the same time. You know what I mean? You could have been literally the breadwinner in your relationships, and you're figuring out that there needs to be more balance, more equal give and take. Like you can't be the one that's always giving or always receiving, right? You ended a cycle around reciprocity. And it took a lot of strength to get here. Ooh, Ace of Wands popped out, right? Ace of Coins, tell me about that. Ooh, the World. Yeah, an opportunity's coming in because you cleared this out. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Damn, I love this, dude. Queen of Swords. So, some sort of cycle is in the present moment, right? This is the present, is closing out. You could be quitting a job. You could be leaving a family unit and going out on your own. You could literally be getting a new job or new opportunities, right? Taking you out of this 5 of Pentacles and into the 10. What I actually saw was 15 Pentacles, right? Because I was like, damn, the World with the Pentacles, it's like you fucking transformed it already. And you're adding more Pentacles on top of that. But it is however it resonates with you, sweetie. I would accept all doors being open. But it looks like there's an opportunity to fix this. Right? Nothing's ever broken. It's just leading you in a different direction. There's an opportunity to gain what you want as long as you're clear on what that looks like for you. Sun. Look at that. Very clear on what you want. Queen of Wands. 6 of Swords. Moving on. You're moving forward swiftly, I might add. Away from things that no longer serve you, sweetie. Which is beautiful. Okay. What else we got for the Queen of Wands? Whoa, shit. Temperance. None of these flipped over either. That's funny. So Temperance. I don't even know. Was this over here? Okay, so keeping yourself level-headed, I heard, as you go towards something that is passionate, making sure that you're being practical, but also passionate. Page of Wands, yeah. You are headed in this new direction. You are taking charge. I think that it could possibly be like a new business venture that you want to do. Whatever this is, Spirit's just asking you to, stay calm. Don't make irrational decisions, right? Temper those waters. Knight of Swords, because you don't want to rush it. Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you do. But you shouldn't. Yeah, I see. Look at this. These two knights are going, these are the fastest knights, right? They're like going head to head. So there's something about your passions and your mind, right? Because the swords, you might be in two minds about how you want to go towards this or do this. There's also this Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups to clarify the Knight of Swords. So it seems like in the past, you possibly could have rushed into relationships, different karmic relationships. All relationships are karmic. I just want to point that out. But this tells me about seeds that you've planted in the past in relationships, right? Maybe you rushed in way too fucking fast and you need to slow down some. Because you need to get to know people. And that could be why we didn't trust people in the past, because we rushed in. I have an Aries rising, sweetie, so I absolutely understand this. And my Chiron is in Leo. So, I love it. I love it. This actually resonates so deeply for myself. Yeah, let's see what we have for advice. I would love some advice for Leo. Yes, Two of Coins. Yep, stay balanced. You're ending cycles of anxiety. You're healing your nervous system, is what I just heard. You're healing your nervous system and reprogramming your mind to be able to trust other people. King of Wands. Wow. Yes. Yep. And the Hangman on the bottom. Holy shit. This message is literally about rushing. Do not rush. I think the more that you're rushing into something, the more anxiety you're going to have, sweetie. So, but also don't be stagnant, right? This is about like methodical everyday action. This is like one step a day. We're going to continue to go forward. We're not going to rush into it, because that's, that we will miss all of the foundation. We'll miss all of the foundational parts that we need. Okay. And then if we go too slow, then we're going to miss out on opportunities. So it's just taking it one step at a time, especially inside of relationships or people that we're working with. Okay. And don't think that you're ever going too slow or too fast, really. Like just keep yourself centered. Keep yourself centered and grounded and balanced in all of your dealings, in all of your choices. Okay, I know that you're such passionate people, seriously, and amazing. So that's all we gotta do. Yeah, same for me. I'm also talking to myself, right? I'm like, listen, bitch, slow the fuck down. Slow down. It's not that serious. There's a lot of time left. Okay, let's see. Anything else that Leo needs to see? Anything else? Yep. Dude, again, the message is to slow down. Look at Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Incoming fast. Communication slowing down. All right. So, actually, I also just heard that there could be communication slowing down inside of relationships. You could be slowing down your communications, maybe trying to be more of the observer instead of the action taker. But that probably only will resonate for a small portion of you. All right, Leo, I really hoped that this reading helped you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to put a bunch of links down in the bottom if you want to, first of all, get a personal reading with me. You're more than welcome to. My retreat is coming up in March. It's Healing for the Healers retreat. So if you are a practitioner, healer, whatever you want to call yourself, I don't really care about labels. Please join us. I will put that in the description box as well. I have a webinar where we're going to learn about our shadow self and how amazing and powerful our freaking shadow is. When we're really trying to look at it as it's a problem still. So if you're still looking at your shadow like it is a scary demon and hiding in your closet, please, please register for my webinar and I will show you how to change that beautiful image. Anyways, also, wait, there's one more. School community. If you want to join my school community, it's Root Plus Rise Collective. That will also be in the description box below. So, yes, thank you so much for being here. And please like, subscribe, share these videos with people who might like them as well. This is where I leave you. That I will see you next time. See you later.